What's happening, everybody? I went to the store earlier and I took care of other some business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're tired, I guess from toting bags. Hold on, I'll be back. Hold on, just for a few minutes. Okay. Yeah. What I want to talk about is, you see, all of the titles. Um, is it wrong to speak? Is it wrong not speak back? If somebody of your brother, your sister, your Native American, whole so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, because see that's one of the problems that I have, especially dealing with the sisters. When you're dealing with the sisters, actually, I'm eating their fruit too, y'all. They need to just sound like 11, 12. But you know how if the person chose, oh, you say what's up, throw your head up, and you just keep going. And we living in Esau world, the so-called white man's world, right? I gotta always go back to him. And they don't speak back. Should you get it wrong? Is what I'm actually getting at. Is for me to have a like carry attitude. I'm not gonna necessarily say attitude, but I'm gonna say, is it wrong for me to like? Well, hell, I'm not speaking to you neither. And you just act like you don't even see them neither, and just go away. Say, well, they ain't gonna speak. Why should I? I'm not gonna sit up here and be hello, and then I get. I'm sitting up there waiting on the opportunity. I dare him to speak to him so I can give him the cold show, or try to go in on him, be cold or something like that. I dare him to speak to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you have it in your mind, and you be like, well, hell, I'm not speaking to them neither. They ain't speaking to me back, so why should I make myself look stupid to you? Then you don't speak back. You know what I mean? And then when you don't speak back, now I'm stupid. Maybe I'm looking crazy because you feel or you think that you're better than me. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm not, just in a hatred way or stuff. So if I carry an attitude and walk around like, well, okay, well, the hell with you, then. I'm not speaking to you neither. For me to have that type of attitude, do you think I'm wrong for that? I'm talking to my Israelite brothers out there. What would you do in a situation like that? Would you just like knowing because you can pick vibes up. You already know before you even come get close to this person. You already know what's going to go down. You already know its chances. Whether it be a brother, you already know they ain't gonna speak to you. You already know you're gonna get this. So what should you do in something like that? Should you just like speak to him anyway? Should you just not speak to him? Because I'm gonna tell you, I came from the South Side. The way we do it up here, we treat you the way you treat us. We get down with you if you get down with us. The way you treat me, if you treat me with nice, respectfully, and all of that, if you offer hospitality, if you're just a nice, genuine person, more than likely, common sense, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to respectfully bring you, respect you, and ask you, do you want to come to my crib? I'm gonna cook up this. This is how we do it in the South over here. The world I came from. You see what I'm saying? But if you are rude to me, and if you are nasty and rude to me, this and that and the third, I'm the one like this here. I may speak to you a couple of times, do it for maybe a couple of months, weeks, and months, or whatever. And then finally, I'm gonna get tired and be like, well, hey, listen, just speaking to somebody, just making yourself look ignorant, or stupid speak, and you ain't getting the same response back. So I'm gonna, in essence, I'm just gonna pull away from you. That's all I know how to do. You see what I'm saying? Because the way I see it, I'm not gonna put my time and energy into somebody who don't deserve it. I'm not gonna just give kindness, although it's part of my nature is to be kind. It is. It's in me because if I didn't, I wouldn't be talking about it. If I didn't have any love or any concern or anything of that nature, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't talk about it. So obviously, it lets you know I have some kind of sense of being. I have some kind of sense of love and care for this person, but obviously they're not giving me the same thing back. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit up there and just be like, "Hello," anyway, or something. How you doing today, sister? How you doing today, brother? And nothing happens. But it's like you put all your good energy, your positive energy, but they in return they're not giving you the same thing back. And I think we have a big problem with that, especially in Israel. You see what I'm saying? So what would y'all do in a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking for, like, what would you do? You just, because I don't think that the Most High would have you doing something like that anyhow. That's like if somebody mistreating you, being an enemy to you, you're not going to have them people in your house. If you realize that these people is not your friend, you're not going to have these people constantly coming to your home and you constantly giving you hospitality and they constantly just ruining it, just taking it and just stepping all on it. Just that, you're gonna get to the place you're not gonna even want to see him come. You're not gonna want to see him come to your house, and I'm just using that as an example, right? You're giving all this energy. You're being the positive one, and they being the negative one. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't cut because I didn't want to feel like I was being too aggressive in the video. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I said, is it wrong not to speak back? Is it wrong not to speak back? Will God hold you accountable? Does that make you an enemy to your people for not speaking? Because I don't want to be the enemy to my people, but at the same time, it is annoying, and it makes you feel a certain type of way. And when I'm feeling a certain type of way, I'm not gonna speak back to you. I'm just gonna let you be. Like, well, I'm tired. Let them go. If they want to be that way, let them go ahead and be that way. Because I'm tired. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep speaking to somebody and giving my energy and time. No, I'm gonna be like, the hell with you. That's the world I came from. Because I'm putting all my energy in and putting all the work in, and you ain't putting no kind of work in. So it's like I'm addressing the issue because it doesn't mean that I'm not a good person. It doesn't mean that I'm not kind. It doesn't mean that I'm not a genuine person. It's that who wants to be walked over with it? Nobody in their right mind wants to be walked over. If you're being genuine to somebody, you're not going to sit there. You're not going to sit there and just constantly just let this person just continue to just treat. If you act like you're better than me, then I'm gonna be like, well, hey, I'm better than you. Now that may be wrong, but I'm not gonna. If you feel you're more important than me, why should I just continue to give you the time that you don't deserve? It's like you shitting on me, but I'm constantly pouring blessings on you, and you shitting on me. You see what I'm saying? I give you life. You, in essence, turn around and just shit all on me. So that's why I was asking the question. Again, put in the comment section and put the scripture in the comment section. Out the Apocrypha and out the King James Bible. If you ever come across a video, what would you do in a situation like that? Do you think I'm just wrong for saying what hell with? I'm not speaking to you neither. You ain't speaking to me, so I'm gonna turn my head another way. And when I see you coming, or when I see you walking towards you, I'm just like I don't see you. If you You're acting like you don't even see me, and you don't act like you acknowledge me. So why would I keep on trying to? Because that's what I do. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you another thing about me too. If I feel like I'm uncomfortable with people, and I walk the street, people know me around in town. A lot of people, they know me from all over, even across town. They see me. They know who I am because you know what I mean. A lot of people, if they pull over, if some people pull over the side of the road. Now I don't get in the car with Edomites, so-called white men. I don't get in the car with so-called if you ain't my own kind, my own color, my own kind of people or whatever. I don't get in the car with you. If I'm uncomfortable and I don't get a good vibe, I'm not riding with you. I'm gonna be like, no, thank you. I'm just keep kicking. That's how I am. So I do that as well too. You know what I mean? But especially if somebody if I feel like that person is a gossiper and they talking about people, I'm gonna feel reluctant about jumping. I'm not just gonna go and jump and get in your car because I may jump and get in your car. As soon as I get out your car, you not have my name all across New York. Less than 12, by the time 4 or 5 hours, my name will be all over in the Western Europe somewhere. I'm not jumping in your car. My name be all up in damn Spain somewhere. Like what the hell? No, I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't even trust, and it goes back, it's sad to say it, you can't even trust the people in Israel because Israel is the main people that had these problems. But our people have been indoctrinated with the other cultures that was surrounding them in the days of Israel too, like the Canaanites and all those people are European. It's a European culture. It's not an Israelite culture. You see what I'm saying? And so God punished Israel for going off and just mingling with the other nation, and that was one of the main sins that put them in captivity too as well. They're dealing with adulterous ways. They picked up the heathen ways, the hatred of the heathens, and all of that. Now they come back in Israel, and they program when they come back into Israel is to attack their brother with the same hatred, straight away from the Most High God, and start going after the ways of the heathens and doing this and picking up their customs and adopting their customs and stuff. Now you got all this hatred, the same spirit that was up on that the natural organic spirit that's up on Esau. Now it's upon the nation of Israel have been these spirits has been programmed into Israel. Now you got our sisters in adultery and a lot of our Israelite men that's in the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So we adopt all these customs. So we have all these worldly that adopt American customs even in our Israelite homes. We do. So that's why I was saying it's going back to this end. Is it wrong for me not to speak back? Because if you are corrupt, I'm just using it as an example, and you have the spirit of Esau on you, you'll commit or you will do the damage of Esau. Because why? Because you have his spirit indoctrinated, or you have his doctrines indoctrinated into your mind, into your brain. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I don't want to be bothered with that. Who wants that? You see what I'm saying? So again, I'm going back to my original point. Am I wrong for not speaking? That's all I want to know. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna see y'all later. And y'all have a good day. All right.